Today, federal and state officials will meet to talk about Georgia's backlog of SNAP renewals. 11 Live News obtained state documents that show Georgia is dealing with 50,000 renewals overdue, and that's on top of tens of thousands of others needing action this month. As we track the delays, we found a new report that points to increased errors within the system. 11 Live's Liza Lucas is here. Liza, this is impacting a lot of families. What have you learned?
Yeah, we now know that Georgia is doing worse than the national average in what's known as the payment error rates. That's according to a new report from the USDA's Food and Nutrition Service, which looks at the accuracy of the SNAP program based on samples from all states for the past fiscal year. Now, there are two types of payment error rates: underpayments, when a household receives less money than they qualify for, and then overpayments, when they receive too much. The USDA report notes that the pandemic has challenged the SNAP systems across the country. So you'll see the national payment error rate, it increased, but then Georgia's rate still surpassed that number. And you can see the totals on your screen right there. So why does all this matter? Well, it's a way of protecting your tax dollars doing these quality reports. The USDA says error rates are usually a result of unintentional mistakes, like a caseworker miscalculating or maybe a recipient not knowing to report a slight pay change. But if states have high rates 2 years in a row, well, that turns into penalties. And experts tell me the stress that they've seen in the past year could be a sign of what's to come.
I think there's a real risk that Georgia is already well on its way to having a second problematic year.
So think of this as like a warning year, and we are working to find out the dollar amounts of money over and underpaid. But just for some perspective, this report last came out in 2019. Prior to the pandemic, Georgia's payment error rate was lower than it is now, and the USDA at that time issued a penalty to the state of nearly $7 million. DHS declined to comment on the new report.
All right, we'll keep following it. Thanks a lot, Liza.